Hi, welcome back. This is Mark Gunlack, and we are now going over how to set up our deal flow or our transaction flow in our new CRM for real estate using HubSpot. So it's going to default to look like this: appointment scheduled, qualified to buy, etc., etc. However, this is completely customizable. So what you'll do is you'll come up here to the wheel, edit your deal stages. Now this is going to be completely customizable to what you want. So you can change just the verbiage of these. You can keep their verbiage if you prefer. But this CRM is initially set up for sales in general, but it's nice that it's customizable and you can set it up for your real estate business. So however you feel like you want your deal flow to look, you set that up there, and then you can change them around in different positions, and that's going to be as far as where they end up on this column list. So the way I have another one set up is qualified buyers, listing appointment set, listing taken, buyers under contract, pending, and closed. Okay, you can set yours up however you want. As my qualified buyer, Bruno Buyer here, moves to under contract, I can just simply move him along. So if I click on his contact record, you can see here it will give you a bar that you can basically see the deal flow, where he is in the process. Another great thing about this is that you can add documents. So if you have him under contract, you can add, say, a buyer agency agreement. You can add his purchase agreement. Whatever documents you want for that particular transaction, you can add them all here. Clicking on attachment, it's going to basically be like adding a file to an email or anything like that. So what you'll do is you'll upload a file. It'll take you to your folders on your computer. You find a file that you want to upload. You'll click on it. It will then end up on this list. And then you click on the file. You hit Use File. And that ends up under your contact record for this particular buyer. Or if it's a seller, you have your listing agreement and all your disclosures. So within this, you can also create tasks. You can create a task of meet with to go over disclosures. Same thing as we did before with our other tasks. You set a date. You can set a time if you would like. You hit Save Task, and all of a sudden that particular task is now on your task folder or task flow. Now we're going to close all these out because I have that attached to a different team member. So here's one, meet with buyer to go over disclosure. So that's not started yet. In progress, waiting for the buyer to contact you back, completed, or you're going to defer until another date, just like we talked about before. Okay, so going back to our deal flow, once you have it set up however you see fit, you can add your deals. Let's just say Sally Seller as the main name for your deal, or you can use the seller's name, you can use the address, whichever you feel comfortable categorizing your deals. Then you can set the deal stage. Listing taken. Here's the amount, 1.1 million. Close date should be December 31st. Who's going to do it? You're doing it yourself. You don't necessarily need company or contact, but if your seller is in your contact list, you'll want to, let's just say, Her real name is Tina, but she goes by Sally. Add her contact there, and there you go. Now she's on your deal flow. You can add the contract like we said before, add activities and tasks. Here's something really important for your team members as well. You hit log activity. If you have them log everything that they do with their clients so that you know, accountability wise, that things are getting done. So this is just going to basically be logging a call, or if it was an email, you can change it to an email, or if it was an in-person meeting, you can do it that way as well. But you as a team leader can figure out what your team is doing, or if you're doing it yourself, you know where you're at with your specific activities as well with those clients. It's a good way to keep track of everything. So that's essentially how we keep track of our deal flow. I think this is really particularly great part of this CRM, especially that it's a free version to use. Many CRMs don't even have this, or it has to be completely created from scratch, and it's not as user-friendly as this. So I think this is a great feature. In the next video, we're going to go over how to add templates to our emails and how to send out mass emails or individual emails with documents that can be linkable and trackable. We'll go over adding this extension here, which is going to be the way you create all of those documents. Okay, see you on the next video.